Good evening and welcome to Truth Beyond Paranormal. Tonight we bring you to the haunted coastline of Mersea Island in Essex. Mersea Island itself dates back to Anglo-Saxon times. They dug all that up, they're bound to find something on it. Because this is the old, what would have been the Roman road. Every entry point to the island you can see it. So over the years they've just built up and up in time.
So the likelihood is they would have had like Romans.
Yeah, well, the Anglo-Saxons were here first, then the Romans came, and then they set up camp here. Up the road there you've got supposedly the princess or the empress of Mersea Island who's buried up the road there on the East Mersea Road. But you had Roman dwellings on West Mersea, and then all of East Mersea was all farmland and fisheries. Because Mersea Island then became famous for its oysters. So after and then the trade slowly sort of dispersed, and you had smuggling going on around here. You had the Civil War, which had an effect on the island as well. And then eventually things went back to normal, became a sort of more of a tourism place, which it was during Roman times. Roman times they'd come from Colchester and come over here, and they'd stay here for holidays in a wonderful Roman village. But still the fishery industry was still pretty well known over here. And then sort of things slowly started to die off, and now it's all relying on tourism. A lot of it is tourism because a lot of the fisheries have closed down. On the shoreline on the other side of the island there are still some 7th century fishing traps that are still in the water from when they obviously had the industry. But yeah, so everything sort of semi sort of died off, and now it's just relying solely on tourism and farming along here. But this would have been where the original Roman road was, or the Saxon road, which then turned into the Roman causeway. And this is supposed to be the site of where the Roman centurion is seen coming across over here, and he walks up towards where the burial mound is on the left up there. And then obviously we had our lovely little incident.
Yes, which was very interesting.
A lovely little incident, and you can see it from here, from the point where we are, of the car.
Yep, so that's where our car is down there.
With Sam's camera that we've got now, where that red lights are, was where we saw a vehicle. Can only see possibly a vehicle had come down the hill. They'd come all the way down and stopped in the lay-by in front of our cars, only to just vanish. It never turned around, never went back up, never came past us. Just simply turned its lights off and vanished.
Yep, it literally vanished.
It's a bit of a shocker. Oh, that was bizarre, wasn't it?
It was very strange. We don't know, we don't know where the hell that car came from, and we don't know where it went to, because I was getting my equipment out the car to get it ready to film, and then when I put the boot down, because I could see the headlights through the boot of the car, and when I put the boot door down, it was gone.
Yeah.
And Wayne was saying, where the hell did that come from? And then as he turned round, it was all
Where did it go?
Yeah, where did that come from? Where did it come from? Where did it go? Where did it come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
So obviously we have the campfire as well, is around, in particular this area here where we're standing now, which is...
Even though the majority might be fake, the ones where where shit happens are the ones where you're not looking for the paranormal.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just going out as mates or something,
Yeah, people going urbex exploring, or they just poor fuckers live in the wrong place.
Oh wow! You can go right inside there.
Yep.
people like just really short?
I mean, I can go and do an investigation in there probably just fine.
The thing is though, is you got to remember that this has been here for 8 years.
Yeah.
And after its use, I can guarantee there's probably 4 more steps down there.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah. Could it be the wind? I mean, but yeah.
You need to sit like that, so rough and control tower, and a Harwich readout fall from the dogs. Now Harwich is mops up the coast.
Yeah.
It's nowhere near here.
I can hear talking as well. Can you hear talking?
I thought I heard something.
I thought I heard like people talking. I mean, it could be people, but
That's a dead one. Sharp nose. That's a normal one. Creepy little fuckers.
so I'm filming myself currently up here at the moment, just to see what we get. I'm currently standing in the middle of the pillbox, which is open to the elements at the moment. Just seeing whether, because we were hearing some very strange stuff coming from outside, so I was just wondering whether we would capture anything. So it is windy up here, but not really that much. So that humming that we were hearing,
Yeah.
I don't think that it would have been the wind. I don't think that it would have been the wind, because like a woman.
Yeah. Every now and again I would hear this like voice, and then a very, 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 very distant scream.
I just heard.
Very distant scream. Very distant scream.
I just heard something just now, but it could have been wildlife.
Like a what? Like a fox?
Like a fox or something, but yeah, I heard something similar just a second ago.
Oh, by the way, on this video, I should probably point out that there's a bit in the laser that looks broken, but it's just because it's on video. So yeah, it looks broken, but it's just because it's on video. So yeah, it looks broken, but it's just because it's on video. So yeah, just want that out.
If there are any spirits here present with us, can you please come forward? We come with the greatest of respect and we mean you no harm. We'd just like to communicate with you. For us, that would be amazing. Or the 2 red lines that you can see in you with us. If you walk in them, we'll see if you're here. Or touch once. And you decided to return here.
I can faintly hear that talking again.
Me and Wayne are debating whether that's simply the wind rushing through the trees.
Yeah, it could be. There's also birds here that I can hear.
I don't know, because the wind, whenever you hear it blow like really, really hard, I don't get that same low droning.
No.
That seems to come after.
Is that you guys?
Eric's just gone off.
What? Don't take that fucking risk then.
Richard Keys reacts to Everton win. Come up, 9:58.
Spoiler alerts.
And yeah, my phone is on flight mode.
Oh.
So how did I receive?
Yeah, mine was also receiving stuff from up here. My phone that's turned off.
My phone's been on flight mode since we got in here. And yet I've got notifications.
I only turned my flight
Coming
mode
through.
on literally just before I started recording, and I ain't got shit.
Goodison Park. Child
Oh.
grooming gang.
Dude,
He's going off.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Is that you that is... Could you turn on Eric, who is this lovely... The thing that you've been playing with so far. Could you turn him... There you go. I didn't even have to freaking ask the question. I was going to ask if it's him that's turned my phone on in my backpack, because that one's off, but it was going off. I could feel it in my back.
can you light up? Can you light up Eric if you're playing around with our electrical equipment?
Are you trying to use its energy to do something?
How much battery does my phone have? Okay.
Yeah, that was on 73 though, wasn't it? So it's lost 5% in the time you started filming.
How? Yeah, mine was on 80 when we got here. It's now on 60.
Mine was practically fully charged. It's on 88%.
Yeah. It always drops electrical stuff, doesn't it?
Well, it's because of the energy, isn't it?
Yeah. That was really cool.
That was very cool.
If you were a serviceman that worked here, could you make that skull light up again, please? Could you make his eyes light up again for me? Would be very grateful.
What the fuck was that? That was right behind you. That was right behind you, Wayne.
It's none of our stuff. There's nothing to fall over
Yeah.
from the umbrella, which is still standing.
Stand against the wall.
God, this torch is goddamn awful.
What is that good as the battery's gone?
Oh, there we go.
It's fully charged before we left. Oh, look. Before we left. Oh, look.
That's crazy. Do you want to use Eric some more? Do you want us to maybe...
Thank you.
Thank you!
Okay.
Amazing.
Should
well
we
done.
If we ask some yes or no questions, can you make the skull light up if the answer is yes? We've got questions.
Were we actually hearing a woman talking to us earlier? What was that?
It does sound like there's someone coming in,
It does.
just really slowly.
And I'm not moving an inch, so it's not me, but it sounds like there's somebody freaking walking in behind us.
Yeah, Wayne's not moving either.
I just sort of, we talked through and saw it moving. I'm like, fuck, someone's standing there.
Yeah, that's exactly. I thought somebody was waving at me. I was like, oh shit. Hello. Are you waving at us, are you? Wow.
Are you walking around outside?
Sam, turn your torch off for a second. That is insane.
I've never ever seen a REM pod do that before.
Oh my god, guys, we finally got a REM pod to go.
Way. Oh, yay.
Celebrate with us.
That was so cool. Celebrate
Are
good
you
time.
walking
Come
around
on.
the outside? Are you near us?
Wow.
Thank you.
So that was yes.
That was yes.
Were you?
I guess it will just say if it stays off for a certain amount of time, that means no. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So were you in the military?
Were you a civilian? You live locally?
Do you know where you are?
Are you a fisherman?
Are you still here with us? Are you still here with us? Are you still here with us?
Are you still here?
Are you a smuggler?
I swear to God, I keep on hearing noises from outside.
Yeah, same.
It's annoying because obviously it's windy, so how much of it do we put down to the wind?
Yeah, I mean, so when I was standing out there in the middle, it wasn't really as windy as it sounded like when we were in here. Like that noise that I'm hearing now, it doesn't match up. It really doesn't match up, you know.
Turn this off for a bit.
It's windy, but it's nowhere like it sounds, you know, that low droning noise that we keep hearing in here when we're standing in here. Out there, it doesn't seem to be really making like that amount of wind to make that noise.
And you're just below the top level, aren't you?
Yeah.
Looking out in there.
Yeah.
I'm wondering whether it's because that's where you are, where you're situated. Whereas we're in here, and we've got the wind coming in.
And it's
just
coming
about
in.
Every window is
Yeah.
circulating round.
Yeah, it very well could be. It was a weird noise though. What the hell?
That was a heavy.
That was-
heavy low sound.
That was a very, very low tinny.
I can feel it vibrating through the
Yeah,
floor.
yeah, that fucking,
Vibrating through the
yeah,
floor.
yeah, that fucking,
Vibrating through the
yeah,
floor.
yeah, that. And there was that noise again. Which I heard out there, but it sounded, that was birds. While that sounds more like a, well, not like that, that was crap. I don't know what I was doing.
Eric?
By the way, there's a blooper of me, right? Because I heard that going, "Di-di-di-di-di," so I picked up my camera really quick and then smashed my head into there as I was walking because I forgot. So what?
Is there...
I just heard that.
Ooh, again.
Yeah. Forgot. So what?
Is there...
Forgot. So what?
Is there...
I just heard that.
Ooh, again.
Yeah,
But it sounded like it was over there.
over here.
I didn't hear it.
I heard it for like a split second. I thought that something was just moving
You
there.
just make a noise outside.
I thought that something was just moving
You
there.
just make a noise outside.
That
You
was
make the
just.
skull flash if that was you.
Huh? Yeah. That's your stomach. Yeah. That. And I was
So, Sam, and you can see from your angle, neither of us are anywhere near it.
well, you can see it on the camera as well. And then it goes off. Literally, in my head, I was thinking, wouldn't it be great if it went off now again? And it did. Straight away, as soon as I thought about it.
Sponsors.
There we go, we did it right that time. And he's going crazy again.
Could that be the positive energy though?
Yeah, the positive energy always makes it better. If I put that next to Eric, let's just try it. There you go.
This is what really happens.
I'll put Sam's anticipation to the heart.
Eric's agreeing with me.
Yeah, cheers, Eric.
This is
Thanks,
what
Eric.
this is what really happens.
That spider sitting in there, seeing your roll, has gone.
Oh, he's really going for it.
Yeah.
Okay, you can go off now. Stop now, Eric. Thank you.
Instant. That is definitely communication.
Do you know, hold on, this is going to be so cliche. Can you light up if we're in danger? Alright, well that's
At
good
least
news,
that's
I suppose,
something.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I've got a new challenge for you now. And I'm standing here just munching. Could you light up the torch for us? Even if it's just a tiny bit.
Go on, I'll play.
If you're able to do the REM pod, I'm pretty certain that you should be able to turn that torch on for us as well.
Well, I think the torch is a bit harder.
It is a bit harder, but
Yeah,
for
because I
that-
think with the torch, that's more of a physical thing, isn't it? Whereas with Eric,
with Eric, he's able to
all he's got to do is be there.
just be there, yeah.
That's an aeroplane. Because this is the flight path for Stansted Airport. That's my stomach again. Like about chips didn't do too well.
That bang that happened over there behind you guys, though,
That was quite weird.
That was loud. And that was after we were asking out about soldiers. About soldiers. About soldiers. What the fuck was that? That was someone saying hello. This is where I find out.
Shh, that wasn't nearby. That sounded fair distance away.
That sounded.
That sounded like someone as well. That sounded like a man.
I'm hoping being in here that we'll be able to hear that.
That's an owl.
My stomach may start as well in a minute.
The thing is that was a definite hello.
Hello?
With any luck, cats picked it up.
I hope so. I'm hoping that us being in here kind of makes it a bit easier to hear things. But you can tell by all of our reactions as well that there's something happening. Because we all said that at the same
Yeah,
time.
but the thing is, we're all being honest. We're saying when our stomachs are making a noise,
Yeah.
when we've got a break wind or whatever, we're actually being upfront and saying that that's what it is.
Yeah.
Well, a bit like we're trying to work out whether that low droning noise is actually just
It's
the
actually
wind.
the wind or not.
I'm convinced it is, but then I could be wrong.
Yeah.
But it's
Because
better.
I was expecting, from being down here, I was expecting in there to be like blowing away. And I wasn't.
It's better to go for the I suppose the skeptical answer though, isn't it? It's better to pretend like you've.
Where are the footsteps then?
Yeah, just sounded like something knocking.
Hello. That was a bit weird. I just felt something like go like that. I'm pretty sure it was the wind through the window behind me.
Yeah, but that's how I felt when I was standing there. I kept thinking there's someone behind me.
No, I literally just look again. I feel like something's like tapping me on the back. I'm very aware that I'm stood right by a window, and it's probably the wind. But why have I not felt it before right now?
Yeah.
I've been standing here for a while.
Yeah.
No, it's definitely the wind. The wind just blew and I felt it. It's definitely the wind. That's it. It's definitely the wind. That's it. It's definitely the wind. That wasn't I.
If you're still here with us, can you make Eric light up, please? Make the skull light.
Oh.
That was my stomach.
Yeah, and mine at the same time.
Oh.
Chorus.
My stomach's going chicken nuggets.
There's a really weird thing that's happening on the camera.
Oh.
It's like, if you give it a second, there's like a mist.
Yeah, mine's been doing that all night as well. Just this weird. Is it green?
No, it's just like
Just a mist.
It's just like, I'm gonna put it there. It's just like a normal mist.
Mm.
Did you see it? It's sort of like going light and dark.
Is it at the bottom?
Yeah.
Yeah, mine was doing that all the way, and then when I
Okay.
got out there.
Could it have been because I was standing here and I'm breathing and I've got a bit of mist coming out?
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Yeah. I was in there, I had a green mist, like a halo, all around my head. And I was like, maybe it's just because it's raining out there.
It could be moisture in the air.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, makes me look like I'm on.
I mean, it's still fairly dry in here, even though it's windy outside. It's still
Yeah.
fairly dry in
It's been 10 minutes. I'm gonna.
If you're outside, could you maybe come in here? Maybe do some. Was that
here.
you?
The box just moved.
Your box
The
just.
box just moved. I propped it up against the wall there and it just went that way and then went back to the wall.
What?
Literally, if you come here, show you what I mean.
Sam, take this.
Literally, I'm film from when you walked over to here, just as you were handing over the camera, it has literally stopped. But Sam was standing
But I
there
was
filming
still
it.
filming it.
So it has lost that section of footage.
This is what it always does. That's why I say I lose footage, because it literally cuts it off right where it doesn't want to get something seen.
Is there enough memory on it?
Yeah. There's more than it.
So
Did you hear
it's
that?
fucked up.
There was a again from out there.
And the box ain't done it since.
Catch
From the
it
middle,
now.
Whereas
Before.
I can't.
Oh.
Thank you, Eric. I can't understand how that's moved that way, because for it to move that way,
Was your light
the
on?
wind has got to come from this way.
It's off now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just turned it off.
Oh, you turned it off. That's
The
fine.
wind has got to come through here, but there's a concrete wall in the way.
Yeah.
So the wind's got to get behind it to push it in that direction.
Yeah.
But it couldn't do because it's against this.
Yeah. Well, thank you for doing that, and it kind of confirms it a little bit more for me as well, because that happened and then that went off straight away. Once it kind of stopped that.
Right.
You're just feeling to
See,
see
I-
if there's
I-
any air.
Yeah, I can feel the wind, but it's coming into the box. It's hitting the box there.
Yeah, it's not hitting it from behind enough that it can
So-
flip it.
For it to come over this way like it did the first time and the second time, the wind would have had to have been behind it to have pushed it out that way.
Yeah.
Third time, it pushed it this way and then rested it there.
But where would the wind would have had
So-
to have been coming from this way?
Yeah, well, I can understand
Yeah.
that. That's fair enough because there is wind
here.
circulating round,
Not enough though.
but it's not enough to get
It's not
behind
enough.
this
Yeah.
to push it like that.
No.
So it's getting wet as well. Oh. Who would have thought a cardboard box would have made a good trigger object?
Yeah, like that, and it definitely wouldn't be able to do it like that.
Wait, it's propped in against the wall too. Okay. Hush my mouth.
Yeah.
You got it that time as well.
Yeah.
Smoothed it again. Just moved it further inwards. We've actually propped it up a lot further. And
Yeah.
It's moved it over
And we
to the
literally-
step even more.
We literally were saying that there's no chance in hell that it could do that, and then it did it instantly.
So some aspects of it you can say the wind has contributed, but when it full blown moves it,
Then yeah, definitely not.
you need a hell of a lot of wind to do that, and there's not enough wind coming through it to push
No.
that much.
No, if there. So if this,
I thought he just said a Greek, and I was like, what?
yeah, if it said a Greek, that would be fucking weird. So we've got mail come up on Wayne's, we've got agree come up on mine, but I don't know what it was agreeing to.
That's the same people that make necrophonics.
Yeah. Let's see what it comes up with here.
Oh no, your torch is still on.
Yeah, do you want to turn it off, Sam?
Yeah. Don't need that on.
Pushed.
Pushed.
Homecoming.
File.
Should we move that box out of the rain?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you're still here with us, we have 2 boxes on the windowsill.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Each of those boxes will allow you to use words to communicate. And all you have to do is tell it what word you want it to say, and it will tell us. Please use those boxes. Baking.
Baking.
We're saying a cookhouse.
That's a very strange thing for it to come up with.
Are you hot? That's possible. Or were you burnt? That's possible. Seeing as Mersea Island goes back to the Anglo-Saxon period, that's quite possible. The old Vikings and
Yeah, they used to do baking torture, where they used to bake people alive.
the Vikings were here at that time.
Yeah.
Disappointing we never asked if there were any Vikings here.
Yeah, we probably should have done, because I was actually thinking that when we first came in here and then completely
Because
forgot.
we said military personnel, then we said smugglers
Yeah.
and civilians, but we never really said anything like Vikings, even though Vikings were present here, we never
Yeah.
mentioned it.
Vikings or Romans?
Yeah. Any Vikings or Romans here with us? Would Anglo-Saxons have called themselves Anglo-Saxons though? Because it was only modern day humans that called them Anglo-Saxons.
Ruth.
Is your name Ruth? We've still got the skull switched on. So if your name is Ruth, can you make the skull light up, please?
Yeah. Yeah, because it's been really quiet, hasn't it, for quite a while now.
Yeah. Eric's just gone stiff, and
Stiff.
dead as anything.
Stiff old Eric. Aware.
Aware. Are you aware that the skull is there? All we're asking you is to light the lights on him. Make his eyes flash up. Go on one last time just for us. And then we'll leave you alone.
Yeah.
We'll leave you in peace.
Is Ruth the woman? There's so many of them. Is Ruth the woman that we keep hearing talking outside? Are you able to give us a word or a sentence even that would tell us that it's you? Must stay.
No, we don't want to. We can't. We've got homes to go to.
Yeah, we can't stay here, unfortunately.
Oh, we'll die of hypothermia.
Yeah.
Not whilst that spider's there.
Yeah.
There's one up there as well, by the way.
Motherfucker!
Where is he? Oh God, he's gone. There he is.
Oh yeah.
Side of that one. Full of eggs by the look of it.
Fantastic.
Lovely.
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with this.
I haven't got a clue.
We'll just see what happens.
Come on, one last push. Use our energy.
Yeah.
Make Eric light up. Use the words in the boxes. Say something to us before we go.
Tremble.
Tremble and
I am
during.
trembling because I'm cold.
During.
You see what I mean though? When the wind does pick up, it doesn't always have that low vibration to it.
No.
Cling.
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 Which is weird because sometimes you hear that wind, you don't hear the drone. And then sometimes you hear the wind and the drone. And then other times you hear the drone and not the wind.
And not the wind, yeah, it's doing it differently every time.
And sometimes you can actually feel it through the floor.
Yeah.
This is a solid concrete building.
It's like
A
we
solid
shouldn't.
concrete construct. The wind should not be able to make this vibrate.
No.
Bounces.
It does bounce.
That's exactly what we're gonna do.
Bounce
Weird
right out.
ones.
Quite, it's not really that windy up here. And as for that weird noise that we heard,
Yeah, I kept thinking that I heard.
voices like a woman.
Yeah, every now and again I would hear this like voice, and then a very, 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 very distant scream.
I just heard something just now, but it could have been wildlife. Is that you guys?
Eric's just gone off.
As everyone can see, there is literally no room for Wayne to go past me to turn on Eric, who is just here.
And as we've seen on a previous video,
I mean, if I stretch my arm out, he doesn't turn on, and Wayne can't fit behind me.
well,
Yeah.
I mean, without getting into your airspace, I can't get anywhere near it.
Yeah, and he has
That.
to.
Hold on, was that you?
We should have stopped by now.
Yeah, because that has a quick reaction time.
I don't know, man. I was all the way over here.
Yeah, no. That wasn't you
you're
guys.
You're closer now than what I was, and I ain't gone off.
Look, guys. So
Okay, well, thank you.
Look out, Sam.
I just
Because Mersea Island then became famous for its oysters. So And then the trade slowly sort of dispersed, and you had, and then obviously we had our lovely little incident.
Yes. Which was very
Our lovely
interesting.
little incident, and you can see it from here, from the point where we are of the car.
Yep, so that's where our car is down
So
there.
with Sam's camera that we've got now, where that red lights are, was where we saw a vehicle. Can only see possibly a vehicle had come down the hill. They come all the way down and stopped in the lay-by in front of our cars, only to just vanish. It never turned around, never went back up, never came past us. Just simply turned its lights off and vanished.
Yep, it literally vanished.
It's a bit of a shocker. Oh, that was bizarre, wasn't it?
It was very
bizarre.
strange. We don't know, we don't know where the hell that car came from, and we don't know where it went to, because I was getting my equipment out the car to get it ready to film, and then when I put the boot down, because I could see the headlights through the boot of the car, and when I put the boot door down, it was gone.
Yeah.
And Wayne was saying, where the hell did that come from? And then as he turned round, it was all
Where did it go?
yeah, where did that come from? Where did it come from? Where did it go? Where did it come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
So obviously we have the
So-
plant Samphire as well. That's just one slice of concrete. So if you look round here, where this... Oh, fucking hell, we've got no... This... See this one here, look. It looks like a slice of a loaf of bread. Do you know what I mean?
It's that dark thing on the distance.
It's clay, isn't it?
Yeah, it's mud underneath the sand. Big brave. I should have brought my wellies. Hello and welcome to tonight's episode of Truth Beyond Paranormal.
It's really weird. This keeps on going. Yeah.
I'm getting up closer for that.
Yes.
Just not too close, you know. Not exactly the brightest of ideas.
Yeah, that.
Oysters. Because when the tide went out, the tide went out.
Well, I got that. Hello?
I wouldn't know, but it's
Again.
at least it's dry.
Oh!
Fucking hell.
Well, Sam had no problem getting in there.
I ain't going back out that way.
Ow! Yep, just hit my head. Oh.
But at least it's nice and dry in here, but I think...
Oh, fuck me.
All good?
It gets a lot. It's a bit lower down up there, aren't I? I'm getting close to straight in here. There's a lot of dirt around here.
Have tuna mayo.
Does the laser pick up?
Yeah.
Fuck that spider in particular.
I know, that's it. I don't like it. There's another one behind me as well.
Yeah, it
Really
does.
nice.
It picks it up really well in here, that laser
That's-
light.
That's one of those little thin air with fucking massive long legs.
Yeah.
But that's a false widow, so I'm not happy
Yeah.
with him being there.
I just kill it.
I would, I can't get my foot up high enough. We'll do a Bruce Lee. Anyway,
Right.
what I'm going to say. The usual good evening, welcome to Truth Beyond Paranormal. Good evening, and welcome to another episode of Truth Beyond Paranormal. Tonight, we bring you to the something.
We're somewhere, we don't know where.
Dear.
Wherever it is, it's very tight in here.
Good evening, and welcome to tonight's episode of Truth Beyond Paranormal.
No, I didn't say tonight's. I didn't say tonight's episode. You bastard.
Sam, you know what I told Wayne to go first, don't you?
What?
We can clean the roof whilst he's going.
After you, Mark.
Have you got a torch or a light?
Yeah, I've got one on here, so if I do that, then I'll be able to see.
Do you want to go next or shall I go?
Yeah, you go next, and then I'll come out after you.
Is it? Mother. Ow.
Oh, something really weird just happened then. Ugh. Oh my god. Ow. What the hell? Oh, I just stepped in a puddle of wind.
Ah, hello everybody.
There you go.
Everybody in Facebook, you can see me. My talk is really bad. Good evening everyone. We are currently on location. It's absolutely throwing it down with rain, and as you can see by shaky cam, that
I've got my hood.
wind's blowing us away. We are having to make our way back from filming. We have managed to get some really good material. We spent the best part of almost 2 hours in an old anti-aircraft bunker, which has yielded some really good answers to questions, and some strange things been going on. So keep your eyes peeled. We are now sort of making our way back to the vehicles, as it is now really, really cold,
Extremely.
really wet, and really windy. So unfortunately we couldn't do a live feed in the bunker as reception wouldn't allow us to, and because it's so cold and wet out here, it's going to make it even more difficult for us. So many apologies, and hopefully the next live that we do will be next month, where we'll be able to bring you some live footage. So I hope you all have a great weekend, and we'll see you all very soon.